Today we are looking at a man called Beavo, a man who has risen to TikTok stardom. In case you don't know who Beavo is, we're going to do a little exercise here. Just imagine in your head a picture of what you think someone called Beavo looks like. Does he look like this man? If my editors put my face there, I will not be happy. So this is Beavo, aka Brandon Beavis. If that isn't a name that needed to get his teachers to sign a behaviour timetable every single lesson, I don't know what is. But Beavo, sorry, I got carried away. Beavo is a man, thing, person, inspiration. Is someone who makes TikToks of him eating food. I promise that's more interesting than it sounds. Please do not click off. So just like Greta Thunberg said, actions speak louder than words, so I'm just going to show you. Beavo gulping a potato, and as you can see by the likes, he's quite the star. And you're going to see why he's the star.
7 out of 10 potatoes. Let's get right into that, look at that, bang.
I love it. That is, in case you don't know, that man chewed a potato twice and then swallowed it. Editor, can we get a replay on that? He has become quite famous not only for the way he eats food, well, no, that is why he's became famous. Solely that reason, to my knowledge anyways. I don't know if this man had a podcast. He probably did. He's a straight man. He do look like his name Beavo. He do be looking like his name Beavo. I wonder if he chose the name Beavo or if the name Beavo chose him. Kind of like religion. Did God come and find him? But it's not God, it's a beaver in this case. Well, his real name's Brandon Beavis, so I'm guessing they called him Beavo growing up. We had someone with the nickname Weaver in our school, and he also got called Beaver. And he was also quite aggressive like a beaver too. He used to kick you when you used to walk past. I don't really know what his issue was. I used to have to wear shin pads when Beaver was around. He was a violent man in the maths corridor. Beavo chill, 2 chews is not enough. 3 chews for a potato is actually crazy. Just to show you how crazy swallowing a potato after chewing it 2 or 3 times, I'm going to demonstrate. Now this is actually a sweet potato and not a normal one, so I think it's a little bit softer. But they all vary in size to see if I can conquer any of them. 7 out of 10 potatoes. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to do his face when I do it. Now that was the smallest part, and I struggled with that. Now you can see why I'd be awful as a gay man. Okay, we've got the bigger bit now. 2 chews, remember. 2 chews is all I'm allowing myself to. No wonder this man looks like he's dying. I seen someone call Beavo the goat throat, and now I can see why. Okay, we're moving. We've got the 2 big pieces left. How am I supposed to swallow this after 2 bites? Oh, I don't think I can fit this in my mouth. I can't really. Oh well. Now, in case you didn't understand that impression of Sylvester Stallone, I was saying that it stuck. Ultimately, I didn't get to complete the challenge, which means Beavo is better at deep throating potatoes than me. Well done, Beavo.
Dinner, you know the rules. Dinner, you know the rules. I'm flying out to Egypt tomorrow. Big up Beavo. Big up the Indians. Big up
the Indians. Me after every time the Indians win the Cricket World Cup.
Big up pink chilies. I've got a chicken korma, madras hot, poppadoms all over. Let's get right into this. I've been waiting for one of these for ages.
It's the face. Honestly, I've never seen someone become more famous for just a facial expression. Apart from KSI in 2012, we do not talk about that. The man goes to purgatory every single time he swallows something. People have been calling it the 1,000-yard Beavo stare.
That band. How beautiful. Proper beautiful. What do you get from the Indian? Let me know down below. Big up the Indian.
Every time. It's like he's having an orgasm. Someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. It looks a bit like that. Not that I've seen him have a... You know what I mean.
Big up the red sauce. Big up the poppadoms. It's just stunning.
This man nearly loses his head every single time he swallows. It's brilliant. And this is probably my favourite thing about TikTok. You can make any type of content and go accidentally famous. If this was on YouTube Shorts, Facebook, YouTube videos, no one would care. But for whatever reason, whenever we see something funny like this on TikTok, they just make him famous. Coke 8 out of 10, Beavo? How could it be improved in your opinion? Some real fucking cocaine, that's what I'll tell you. Back in our day, it was the real stuff, none of this Nancy boy zero sugar stuff. I've got a real man's Coke.
Yeah, overall, 8 out of 10. Big up Pink Chili's Canvey Island. Big up the Korma, Madras Hot. Big up the Coca-Cola. Big up the Poppadoms. Big up the Indians. Listen, Beavo's in Egypt with Sydney tomorrow. Make sure to stick around for content. Gonna have good content.
Now, Beavo only doesn't just eat food, he's also a lyrical genius.
Had this requested a lot. What is a lie? Ice Spice, come on.
Bro is speaking like the Oompa Loompas out here. This is the Ice Spice remix if it was with some Animal Crossing characters. People have already been making some cursed animations about him, and I think this is when you know you've made it. When people are making animations about you, that's when you know. When you're in the latest South Park episode, you are doing something right. Or wrong, really. Yeah, and here's one of Beavo where they've made him look almost like a caricature of Mr. Beast. I actually was in Barcelona last week and I got a caricature made of me. I think he nailed it.
Big ups.
Time to reflect, guys. This is a bit too emotional. I'm not going to cry over a Beavo animation just because it has a sad song in the background. Beavo is with the XL Bullies. R.I.P. Beavo, you would have loved to see the XL Bullies come back.
Beavo, pizza. Bit of pizza. Look, you know the rules. Wait out. What was that?
Imagine being so famous for eating food that people literally walk up to you in the street with a camera and some food, like you're the community dog that everyone needs to feed. The man is going to develop type 2 diabetes from being harassed on the street.
What was that? Out of 10, out of 10. What's that?
This man swallows so aggressively that he literally goes in and out of the frame. He literally goes... It's like the scariest puppet show ever. But he does look very adorable there. Can we get some awesome effects? Aww. Beavo looks easy to draw. You know what? I'll try draw him. I'll give myself 60 seconds. 60 seconds starting now. Okay, and I'm done. Here's my Beavo in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, pretty good, isn't it? I think it looks a bit more like me than him. People love the way Beavo eats so much that they've made a Beavo Best Gulps of 2023. I can't wait for the ones of 2024. Here he is. Top 20 Beavo Gulps.
Dinner. We got the free range pigs.
It gets me every time. That man must get whiplash every time he swallows. Just...
That's so good.
That's the first time I've ever seen Beavo say that's too big. Normally there's nothing too big to go down that man's throat. That sounds really sexual. I didn't mean it like that.
Nice.
One day he is going to die from eating some food.
Very nice. Oh, how to get down the car.
Do you know, like when a hamster eats and their face just gets bigger sideways, or like when a cartoon character gets bonked on the head? That is how I feel every time it's like he just goes, like his head almost pops every time he eats.
Yeah, bang.
Wow, cheesy. That tastes better than my missus.
Yeah, cheers.
I love him so much. Beavo, you gotta start chewing brother straight up. No, this is his craft. That's like asking Erling Haaland to stop scoring goals. It just doesn't work. He rates the food on how well it goes down and not how it tastes. That is so true because he doesn't chew it enough to know what the taste is like. You might as well get this man a feeding tube. He literally just goes... How does he know what it tastes like? When he chews, it almost looks like when a cat poos. And I don't stare at cats when they poo normally. But one time I took in a stray pregnant cat, and when she gave birth, no word of a lie, her face looked like that. It was just almost like a... Without the sound effects, of course.
Dessert, Beavo, Ed Matthews, you know the rules.
Big up the Essex man.
I don't know the rules. Bevo was never even explained the rules. From what I'm guessing, the rule is simply to just not chew when you swallow. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing there's no rules, it's just one singular rule.
The Essex boys.
We're
What have
going
we
for
got?
one bite.
What have we? Not one bite. We'll have to do two. But what we got here? We got brownie.
Not one bite, we're gonna have to do two. Sounding like Captain Price from Modern Warfare 2 there. Mission failed, we're gonna have to go for a second bite.
Brownie and ice cream.
Yeah. This
Big
is from
up.
Georgian Dragon. Big up the Georgian Dragon.
Georgian Dragon. Right, let's rate this out of 10, yeah? Big up the brownie. Big up Ed Matthews. Big up the boxing. Cheers!
Nice.
I am jealous that he gets to see the swallow in the flesh. Like, it's one of the things, it's kind of like Bigfoot. You don't believe it till you see it. I need to see Bevo do this in the flesh. I'd like to see the side profile, because from what I imagine, yes, my side profile is hideous enough, but imagine me just going... every time I swallow. It's like he's going up for a header every single time he swallows a piece of food.
Big up the curry.
That is the first time I've seen him fail to conquer a piece of food. R.I.P. Bevo, you would have loved Lewis Bucker's next YouTube video. I know that hurt. Oh yeah, because it was a poppadom as well. That must have been like a shard of glass going down his throat. I wouldn't be surprised if Bevo could swallow a glass bottle whole without any bites.
Very seasoned, very nice.
Big up.
I love it so much. Potato. Very seasoned, very nice.
Big up. It's nice. Like chips, alright. Carrot. Not bad, not bad. It'll go.
It's so funny. There's even people claiming that Bevo means to do this for views. No, I don't think so. Don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of people on social media where they play a character or they set up a plan. But for whatever reason, I just don't believe that someone goes, I'm going to start a TikTok character that really struggles to swallow his food and doesn't chew it. It's too niche. It is too niche for this not to be true. This is why I love it so much. It's such like a gold mine. But we do need to get this man on a feeding tube.
Chicken nugget.
This
with
isn't
HP sauce.
This isn't Bevo. That's Nicholas 2 official.
Chicken nugget with HP sauce. Amazing. Amazing.
Now, if Nicholas 2 swallowed his food like Bevo, Nicholas 2 would be dead. I have known Nicholas 2 for years, and Nicholas 2 has been in hospital at least 9 times since I've become aware of his existence. I'm afraid that a collab between him and Bevo would maybe finish him off. All the times we nearly lost Bevo, part 2... It was a little vibration there. Look at it. The man's tremoring. Very nice. Very seasoned, very nice. I can't tell if I'm seeing these clips for the first time or if I've already watched them a million times. Bevo finally explains the rules. Thank God, I've been waiting for this for ages.
I do the fast line, do the what did the next line? Went to the west line, man to the next line.
I think he's speaking his native language I do not understand. Bevo, but it keeps getting worse. I tell you what, a collab between Bevo and Nicholas Avocado, one of them's going to die. Maybe that's... Lewis, that's awful. Maybe that should be their collab. They both eat till one of them just drops dead. Bevo's last supper. Bevo is not dying. Bevo can't die. He's the reason why I live.
Dinner from last night, you know the rules. Bevo's back. Yeah, I've had a heavy weekend. Big up Ed.
it's made me come back to reality a bit that maybe I got too big for my boots. I'm calling this the Last Supper because I'm taking time off TikTok, I'll be real. I just want to reevaluate myself. Everything did get too big for me. I've gained so many followers in this last couple of days or weeks. I've met big names. Do you know what I mean? I was gassed to meet Ed because I've watched him before. I was even on TikTok, you know. But yeah, Last Supper. This is the last one for a couple of weeks minimum, even till next year. So big up the dinners. You know the rules.
I don't know the rules, but very respectable. What a humble man. He knew he was getting too big for his boots. Please tell me he's came back. What was this, 19th of December? He uploaded the same day. He uploaded... Missed you, Beavo was a long 5 hours, mate. He took a 5-hour break. Great. Is he doxing himself in his TikToks? Surely he isn't putting his address in his own TikToks. Sorry, Sydney. I hope we can sort it. That's his girlfriend for anyone that doesn't know.
Dinner. You know the rules. We're back. Appreciate all the messages saying about carrying on. I think, yeah, I might do. I've had to come on today to...
Might do. He came back 5 hours later.
Just address the Sydney situation because it's been a bit sticky in these last couple of days. Yeah, she's a very good girl. I have a lot of time for her. I do really like her, I'll be real in it. And when I was with Ed and I'm doing crazy stuff with Ed and stuff like that, it's...
By crazy stuff with Ed, does he mean eating a brownie? I mean, don't get me wrong, he might have, I don't know, dropped a music video or something. That's what most TikTokers do. But to my knowledge, they just ate a brownie, didn't they?
It sort of not turned me into a different person, but it just changed me a bit, and it's just not how I am. So big up to Sydney. I do apologise. Everyone just stop giving her hate in it because she's done nothing wrong. It has been me.
Big up Sydney. Big up Sids. Now, sadly, there's been some, sad news. Beavo gets robbed. This was actually the first ever clip I ever seen of Beavo. So this was my first impression of him.
I see you on TikTok all the time.
Come
man.
on, yeah, no,
Well,
respect.
come on, get a snap on that.
Yeah, come on. Come on.
Come on.
Hey, easy
yo,
though, brother.
that's
Come
mad.
on.
Where you get
Come
all them
on.
buns
Oh,
from?
fucking
Why is there 4 minutes left of this video? Someone wants to be part of the creator program, don't they? Nah, Beavo don't deserve this. Can't lie, that's his own fault. Bro gave Beavo time to pull out more money to flex. Now, apparently that video was staged, but it did look very real. And I won't lie, I did believe it. That was audible. Sorry, that was really rude of me. Sorry. Probably a good time to end the video. I'm sorry, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.